Woody's a pedophile.
Yeah, we got that for when this stuff doesn't work out.
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Simon. This is the Secret Hideout Podcast.
What up, what up? We're here with episode, I believe it's 134.
Is it 134?
134, and I have a secret episode that I haven't finished editing. It's actually the true 134. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's an episode with Enzo that I never released yet.
Okay. Because fuck him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's gone. We're currently looking for a new Googler. So if you're fast on the keys, you listen to the pod, let me know. You can make it on Tuesdays to the Secret Hideout. We'll fucking do it. Because I don't know. I didn't even hit him up today. Be real.
He's supposed to know just to come over.
I know. I just didn't hit him up.
Blowing up my fucking chat.
Dude, he's got a lot to say.
Seems to have a lot to say.
He does. He did.
Motherfucker, I ain't reading all this.
He did send me an interesting. I don't think I can play it on here though. It was a Gab post about someone from Ann Arbor went to a school board meeting and was talking about how they are forcing the curriculum of the Holocaust a certain way.
Okay.
And he was like trying to change it. Just saying.
Okay.
It was an interesting.
What are you saying, Jim?
Hey. So I'm saying, I don't know. I don't even know.
What's Simon think?
That's not him.
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Simon.
Simon, are you into hit me with the what's up, you guys, if you think that the numbers were funky in World War II.
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Simon.
Yo, fucking it's Semite over here. Fucking Simon from
I can't
Secret
believe this
Hideout
guy.
Podcast.
Are we a little quiet? Do I feel a little
Maybe.
quiet?
Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't know. I can hear you.
You know, I always get tripped when I have the closed back headphones on. I can't really tell the levels for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't like the closed back. I like them when I'm recording stuff because it does filter out all the background noise, but it's just, I'm one of those people that would be more comfortable like this.
Yeah.
I need to hear a little bit of my voice. I'm like, damn, I sound stupid. Oh, by the way, Kevin Norton is game to come on too.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so get this. I tell you, so I was hitting him up about, I saw him at Blink last week and I was like, going crazy about Tataria and shit.
Right.
And then he said he was listening to, he's a big like Shane Gillis fan and
Okay.
like follows Shane Gillis a lot.
Right on.
And Shane Gillis is co-host on his podcast, Matt McCusker has, his brothers have this podcast called War Mode, and they're like about it. Like they know all the shit. Like,
Okay.
it's a kind of a goofy podcast. I started listening to it, but
They're like based.
yeah, they're based as fuck. And I guess Kevin said like 3 days after I ran into him at LCA, he listened to a whole podcast about the mud floods.
Wait, after Kevin did?
Yeah, like 3 days after LCA.
Okay.
So he's like, damn, Jim must listen to War Mode or something.
Oh, they did one on Monday.
Yeah. So I haven't checked it out yet. I don't know what episode it was. I was trying to figure that out, but
Okay.
he was like, yeah, he's like, he sent me that meme of like the homies looking for ancient. I forgot what it was, but it was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He said he just went and saw Shane Gillis at in Cleveland.
Okay.
He said it was the best hour of stand up he's ever seen.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. I wish he had another stand-up I could listen to at work.
I think he's working.
He doesn't
on,
have many.
No, that was his first
This
special.
is only one.
Yeah.
Because all the other ones are like shitty quality and
Yeah.
or it'd be like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
You know?
There's nothing really, or it's like that stand up on the spot and
Yeah.
stuff, which was good.
I
too.
really want to watch Tosh's latest most recent one. However, I don't even know when it was, but his most recent one, you can't find it on YouTube. You have to pay for it. You know.
Okay. Does he have it
'cause
up
I
on
don't
his
really
website?
like his old ones that much. Like I don't hate them, but they're from the clips I've seen from the new one, his newest one, whatever it is. People Pleaser. I think it's People
Is
Pleaser.
that what it? It's probably on his website.
Yeah. All the clips I've seen from that are like fucking hilarious, man.
He's like in high regard. I know we talked about it a couple episodes ago, but like
Yeah.
all the stand-ups always talk about Tosh, like how they respect the shit out of him. I don't
Yeah.
even think I've watched a stand-up of his.
Yeah, they're the old. That's what I'm saying. Like his old one, the ones I could find on YouTube,
Yeah.
the full ones, they're pretty old, like 2011 and shit. You know, and they're kind of they're not bad, but they're like, you know, you're kind of outgrown. Like if you would have listened to them in 2011, they would have been a lot funnier. You
Was
know
he
what I'm saying?
on like his Tosh .0?
For sure.
He was on that then?
Yeah.
Okay. So are they Comedy Central?
I don't know.
Presents?
No, I don't
No?
think so. I think they're just full blown.
Yeah, I think he's kind of bass too. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, does it say I can listen to that on is People Pleaser the last one? Latest one? I think it is. Can you listen to it on Spotify? I didn't know it was like a thing.
Yeah, they have more
Or do you
things.
gotta like pay for it?
No, they got it. The whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like a half an hour though. Or no, maybe it's an hour. Yeah, you can listen to it on Spotify.
That's 2016.
That was 2016.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he retired or something.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Happy Thought. I think that's the one I listened to because that's out of 2011.
Yep. Yeah, he retired, huh? Strange move. Probably got.
He
kicked,
did like
though.
I saw a bit from fucking that one People Pleaser where he was talking about. I'm not gonna try to like do the funny part of it. I'm just gonna talk about like what he was
The
talking
premise.
about. Yeah, he was talking about how like you know people try to say like we're racist country in here, and he's like no, we're like the most diverse country in the world. And he's like, you know how you could tell? He's like, just watch the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
He's like, watch the Olympics. He's like, our team, we got like a black girl, a Chinese person, an
Yeah.
Asian, a this, or that. And he's like, look at China's teams.
Yeah.
He's like, what is it? What do you see?
Yeah.
It's all Chinese people,
know.
you know?
It's funny though. That's a brilliant idea. It's
Right.
Like why? How could we be the most racist place if America? It's just the fact that we are so diverse is what makes us seem quote unquote racist.
Right.
Is because we have and allow all these other races into our country.
Right. Exactly.
So like obviously it's gonna seem like the turmoil is higher. It's not like in China when it's all Chinese people. They're probably hella racist actually.
Dude,
Like,
Japan's like super like fucking like Japan don't want nobody living there
No.
if you ain't Japanese,
Yeah.
you know. Like I mean you can, but like they don't want.
I respect that.
I'm pretty sure they like just signed some shit or something in Japan, like
Like,
pretty anti-immigrant.
and I've always said I was talking to somebody today about it, but like I think that America really lacks identity. Is really what it boils down to. It's because like, be it
Because we're a melting pot.
yeah,
That's why.
but
Yeah,
nobody
we-
considers themselves American.
like that is. I think that is our identity. I think our diverseness is the identity of America.
yeah, I can,
You know.
yeah, exactly.
I think us being the least racist fucking country in the world is like the identity.
But no one's like proud of it. No one's like we're American.
Yeah.
Everyone always is asking, you know, like me and my buddy at work, I was like, what nationalities are you? And he was telling me like, oh, you know, I'm German and whatever and Italian. And I was like, he's like, you know, that's a weird American thing that we do. Ask each other what nationalities we are.
Yeah.
It's like, because
It's because it's in us.
Yeah.
It's been passed down from generation to generation because
Yeah.
we're a melting pot.
Yeah.
So like, before it was like people were coming off fucking boats and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, where are you from?
Exactly.
You know, where are you from?
Yeah.
Where-
Instead of just being like we're American.
Yeah.
Like we don't do that. Like we're we're more nationalist to like our areas, like Detroit. Like I'm from Detroit. I'm from Chicago. You know what I mean?
Right.
We are more claim of that. Like I'm from Michigan.
Yeah, we wear like the D hats
Yeah.
and shit. You know,
Yeah.
even if you're not from Detroit, like you just wear a D because that's what other people,
Yeah.
recognize.
Exactly. Yep. Is it that pop culture?
Pop it, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too much on pop culture because I've been playing. I've been playing Harry Potter. I keep calling it Harry Potter, but Hogwarts Legacy. It's getting better. It got a lot better from the last time I was
You
on.
probably
the show.
got through like the
It
tutorials.
took a long time
Yeah.
to get good. That was the
Yeah.
problem for me. It did take a long time because you gotta learn a lot. You gotta
Yeah.
learn spells and shit, and it's just like, all right, bro, like I want to use them. Like,
Yeah.
But once I got out of that, it really opened up and got.
Do you do
it's getting pretty
Quidditch
good.
yet?
Quidditch isn't in the game.
Oh, it's not.
No, they it's people suspect it's gonna be something they're gonna like eventually patch in, right?
Oh.
Supposedly they couldn't get it. They couldn't get a good Quidditch.
Sure.
Supposedly they couldn't get a good Quidditch going
Yeah.
yet. And so, but it's tied into the story because it takes place in the 1800s.
Okay.
The game does, and the head professor, the headmaster, of that year, he canceled Quidditch for the year within the story because something happened. So it's like at the beginning of the game.
So they wrote that into the story.
They wrote it
actually,
into it, yeah.
so that you knew why you weren't playing Quidditch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's cool. You haven't been watching nothing? No.
We've just been watching Better Call Saul, which is good. But with Hayden, so they're really into like the Peaches song. Have you heard that yet? The Peaches song by Jack Black. Peaches, 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 peaches. He's got a music video with Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's on like TikToks and
Yeah,
shit.
it's from Mario.
Okay.
It's in the Mario movie, like because he plays Bowser, right?
Yeah.
And so he sings it in the movie as Bowser. And then they put out a music video for it. And where it's just like him dressed up.
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Right. And so like they really like this song. And I was telling them, I'm like, you guys know this is I was like, this guy like acts and stuff and like sings and everything, you know, and so I showed him Wonder Boy by Tenacious D.
Okay.
It's like the only Tenacious D song that's like appropriate.
Yeah.
You know? So I showed him that, and then I was like, oh, hey, do you want to watch like School of Rock? You want to see him in it? You know? And so we watched School of Rock, and now she's like a big Jack Black fan. She wants to watch Nacho Libre next
I've never seen Nacho Libre.
because he's in it. I did I think I was in like a senior or something
Yeah.
when I watched that, and I remember just like not really liking it.
Yeah, I remember it not looking very good.
It was
but-
the director of Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes. It was
Yeah.
right after Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
About a year or
So it's like weird, you know? It's like
Yeah.
a weird one.
What else is Jack Black like?
He's in a ton of shit.
I know. He's in like.
So, and Tenacious, dude, I wish I could watch Tenacious D Pick of Destiny with her, but it's so good.
Yeah, that is good.
It's such a good movie, dude.
Is it too adult for
Oh,
her?
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember it.
I can't even show her their songs. Like, you know,
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah.
What the
The
hell? is
rollerblading
Airborne?
movie
Yeah.
in the 90s.
He was in that.
Yeah.
He was in a bunch of shit. Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm. Where is his IMDb?
Jumanji. The new Jumanji.
Have they watched those?
No, not really. I could probably watch it with Hayden now.
School of Rock's sick though.
Yeah, School Rock 6. She said that she wants to do. She's like, because at the end he starts a school, you know. And I was
Yeah.
telling her that it's like, oh, he started like a school where he gets to be a teacher now at School Rock. She's like, I want to go to a School Rock, and I was like, that's funny. Mila's dad
Went to
a School Rock. He was in it.
He
She's like,
did.
I want to do that. I want to go there, and I was like, well, I don't know if I got money for that.
Yeah, what is
Wait,
the
just-
tuition
Just
for
come
like,
over to
School
Uncle
of Rock?
Jim's.
Yeah, that's true. We can just do homeschool of rock.
Yeah, homeschool rock. I
Yeah.
mean, we do homeschool.
Yeah,
rock.
you guys are gonna do that tomorrow.
But she wants to
right?
be like she wants to be in like a band. You know, that's what she's
Yeah, I
saying.
know, it's-
with other kids and stuff.
I want to see how much tuition. Is
I don't even think
for-
she cares. She's been saying she's like, oh, we should start a band. Let's start a band. How about we be in a band? I'm like, well, we kind of like are in a band together. We write music. You just got to get good so I can make money off you. What is that?
like $259 for 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks.
Yeah, so $300 a month.
Damn, that's a lot of money,
That's a lot
bro.
of money. Because you do 6 months of that.
That's Joe Lalama money right there,
Yeah.
bro. Go, his is $400 for adults, bro.
Mhm.
Holy shit, you paying $400 to be in a band?
You do that.
I mean,
6
we were doing
months,
that, right?
18.
We had to pay rent and shit. You know, places.
Yeah, but it wasn't like $60 maybe.
Yeah.
$1,800 for a half a year.
Damn, bro.
I don't think it'd be worth it.
No, it might be worth it. Okay, so it might be worth it to do it the one time
For like 4 weeks.
for 4
maybe.
weeks
Yeah.
and then meet some people,
That's what I'm thinking.
right? If you don't know people,
Yeah.
it would be worth it to do that because then you could meet people and then you're like, hey, you just want to come and jam at my house instead of paying
$1,000.
$1,000 for this. We'll come and learn songs off fucking guitar tabs.
It maybe wouldn't be bad to do for 2 months in the summer.
Yeah, I mean, if
You
you
put-
don't have any resources, if you absolutely don't have any resources,
But
You
even
know,
for
you
like
don't know
Hayden,
people.
Even for Hayden, like if you went and did it for
it's too much money. I'd
2
have to find like a
months?
cheaper version. There's got to be a cheaper version somewhere out there. More white trash version.
yeah,
know?
but you want to get in this so you get clicked up with like the kids with money.
Yeah, but
So
I don't
you
want to be
can go-
famous.
You go rehearse. No, but
You
so she
know?
has kids to like practice with. You go
Yeah.
rehearse at the rich kid's house.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need the money guy in the
Right.
band. Like we always had Lama, so
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was what it was. Like Joe was good
Right.
with money
Right,
and
right.
had money. So it was the only reason we ever toured. It's the only reason we wrote a full length record.
It's funny. I watched a dude on TikTok. I don't even know who he was, but I think he was some mid-level musician of some kind. But he was saying that he's like, if you are in a band and you don't have rich parents, he's like, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's like, you're just wasting your time. He's like, I'm sorry, that's just like the truth of the matter. Is like,
You know who the
you don't have rich parents.
You know who the
And he's right, but I mean, for the most part,
like
not
I
always,
See
but-
Stars. They
I
were-
don't think. I
or
think they're.
Rags from Riches or Rags to Riches.
Yeah, they were organic. Yeah,
Yeah, because they were just from middle class Warren,
right,
lower middle class Warren,
right.
and none of them were. They Brett was really good at connecting.
MySpace.
Yeah, and he made all the right connections.
Right.
Be it even us. I mean, he tied in with us like at the end of when we were peaking.
Yeah,
Played shows with us. Knew that it would get a draw to it,
yeah.
and so on and so forth.
Right, right.
We just
right,
kept climbing the ladder the right way.
right. Yeah, you either gotta come. You
We
either
were
gotta be rich or a good businessman.
We were like, let's shit on the only band that helped us out.
Yeah,
Let's shit on the only band that gave us the time of day. That's not true, the only band, but the biggest band for sure.
right.
We didn't know how big they were gonna be.
Well, no, it was just supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
It was supposed to be a secret.
I know. I was searching for clout.
It wasn't the band; it was one person.
Yeah. Yeah, because actually we fucked with the band.
Yeah, the band was cool.
The band was real cool. I might have burned some bridges there too.
Damn it, Jim.
I'm a bad man. That's why I have a lot of learning and growing to do. That's why I have a Bible. in
But
my car.
if it would have been today, we would have been labeled as heroes for the song we put out.
Maybe,
You know,
yeah, I was probably a couple decades off on,
Right.
on trying to grift some love, and I was, I don't know. It was like doing the same shit.
all right, chill.
All right.
Why don't you write that
All
down?
right.
Okay.
Being a little too honest.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, we've just been waiting weekly for Barry. And Yellow Jackets too.
Okay.
Yellow Jackets is it had a slump in the second season.
Okay.
It got I don't know, it got real gay for a second.
Like literally gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it still kind of makes sense. It's a female soccer team.
They're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, it doesn't like not fit to the story. It's not forced really.
Right.
But it's just, I don't know. There's one particular, they make one of the coaches gay.
Okay.
I think they did this in the first season.
I think so.
Yeah. And like, cause Misty, Christina Ricci's character is trying to get with him.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, chill. Like, I'm fucking, like, I like
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
But then they like go into his backstory, like as he's like dying. Well, he's not dying, but he's getting real sick in this.
Because isn't his leg chopped off or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
So he's like, but it's just kind of weird, and it feels like a forced
yeah.
story. Doesn't
Look
need
how
to-
gay this gay man
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, like goes into like his, I don't know.
They're like, it was like they saw like The Last of Us, right? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
we need a brave gay story.
Even though they have plenty of it in there, like there's, yeah, you're fine. That's why that one particular moment of it was kind of fucking. It just slumps. It's just kind of the stories kind of fade off, but it's tied back in pretty cool now, at the end of the second season. I'm excited to see what happens. And then we watched like a Dateline about that rugby team that actually crashed in the mountains.
Yeah.
We watched like a whole Dateline on that the other night.
88 or some shit.
Yeah, I can't remember but that's pretty wild. They were there for a fucking long time.
Yeah, how long were they there?
Like month.
They walked, right?
Yeah.
Didn't, like 4 of them walked.
Yeah, like they had like an expedition team that was just
Walked
like,
through the fucking mountains.
we're fucking climbing this mountain.
Like we got to do this
Yeah.
or we're dead.
Yeah, because they're eating all the dead,
Yeah.
so they're staying alive, but they're like, hold on, we're gonna run out of dead people.
Right. Yeah.
And they said that the plane crash site was just fucking like at one point it feels like home to them.
Yeah.
And they like start to get comfortable there. And then a couple of them were like snapped out of it. We're like, we can't, like, this isn't it.
Right.
Like, this isn't how we're going to live. And he said it was just bones and blood. And, they're eating the kidneys and the insides of the brains of these people because they're running out of meat.
Yeah.
So I think it might have been longer than a month too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the movie's pretty good, man. I've always remembered the movie from when I was young, and then I think Ethan Hawke's in it. Young Ethan Hawke is in it.
Flight 571. I don't even know what that word is. What is that word?
I don't know.
Uruguayan Air Force Flight 71. How long were they out there?
Where they crash, Chile, or Andreas Mountains.
Yeah, it was like on the border of Chile and
Out of 45, only 16 survived.
yeah. 33 survived the plane crash. And then they just started. It was crazy. They got stuck in an avalanche. So an avalanche happens. This is what actually kind of breaks them to be like, hold on, we got to get the fuck out of here. Like an avalanche happens and it fills up the whole cabin, and like 5 of them die suffocating in the avalanche
Oh, okay.
because they're in the
like
fuselage.
yeah.
And it fills up with snow, and then there's a little portion of the top that's empty, and they like 19 guys were packed into that portion, and they started running out of air. They were there for 3 days in that bitch,
Oh, really?
stuck in the avalanche. And then
Damn.
they finally dug out and found their way out. It took them 3 days though to get out of the plane, which I thought was crazy. But I was like, it's got to be hectic. You don't know when you're pushing the snow. I'm sure it just packs into itself, and then you're just literally pushing into an ice wall.
Yeah.
If you're not going into it, they found a window that was broken, so they like could like loosen the snow and build a tunnel through there.
It's fucking crazy.
Dude, it was hectic. Yeah, I think it was like a Dateline or something. It was on just normal STV.
Okay. Yeah.
It was good because it had a bunch of like people describing it, and it was like cut up pretty well. I don't know who the hell the people were. It was
I
like
don't think that's in the movie.
the avalanche.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but
I can't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a long. I remember seeing that movie at your parents' house though, for sure. What was the movie called?
it's called Alive.
Alive. Yeah, I think it's a soccer team in Alive too, isn't it?
I think so.
They're actually a rugby team, but they had no idea.
People probably didn't know what rugby was in America, so they were
No.
like, let's make it soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's a fucking hectic story. The fact
Yeah.
that they're eating brains and shit, like, I didn't know they got like into the nitty gritty of that. Like,
Right.
said there's just organs and bones spilled all over the like plane crash, like where they were living.
Yeah.
There's just like bodies just fucking dismembered all over. They're like eating their friends.
Right. Right. That's fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's so fun.
But they're all the survivors that were on they're like, everyone would have done that. They're like, there's no doubt in my mind that after 4 or 5 days of hunger,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
everyone, he said your brain switches. It switches to this new acceptance. Like they're in a pretty much like a whole new reality.
Yeah.
Like everything is. And it's weird because you see the pictures. They found a camera and they take pictures and they like look in decent spirit. So like
Right.
because
right.
they
I think I've
had
seen some of those.
they had
yeah.
camaraderie. They still had each other.
Yeah.
So if HBO made the movie, they'd probably all start
Fucking dude. They'd all be
They'd
fucking.
all be fucking.
They're all gay.
Yeah.
They're all gay. They each have a nice backstory, gay
I was
backstory.
like, that's how conditioned I am. I was watching this documentary. I'm like, when did they
when did they get fucked?
Yeah, when did they get fucked?
You're like, Tito probably loves fucking Johnson over there.
That was exactly it. That's how I felt. I swear to God, I was waiting for them to be like,
Like it ended, and you're like, oh. She's like, what's wrong, babe? You're like, I just thought Tito and Johnson were gonna fuck. You know?
they left out that. Yeah, I want to watch that. Burt Kreischer's movie comes out this weekend.
What's it
The
gonna be on?
Machine. It's gonna be theaters.
Theaters?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'll go. I'll wait like till next week probably and go.
Okay.
I just want to see it. I want to see if it's because the way he had like people from Tropic Thunder and they're really into the idea that there really hasn't been a good comedy that's like actually funny since The Hangover. So it looks like it could be on that level.
Right. Right.
And I fuck with Burt. I fuck with the Burt Kreischer.
So this is off topic, but I like. You ever do something on TikTok where you like search one thing because you're like maybe you just want to see like a video of something, and then like for like the next like 2 weeks, it's just like everything you see is that like that one thing you searched.
Yeah.
I clicked on a hashtag, and it was like Disney food fails because like I saw a video of someone like being like at Disney World, being like, oh, this place and this place had horrible food and don't get this,
Yeah.
And I was like, and I saw hashtag Disney food fails, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like I'm never gonna go to Disney, so like I want to check this out, and I clicked on it, and like I just didn't realize that like, oh my god, there's like this is like a scene, like it's like a whole thing. It's like a world. It's a world of people going to Disney and like like that's their whole like that's their persona, online persona is like being at Disney World
Yeah, sure.
and like telling people which places to eat at and which places not to eat at and
Yeah.
like the secrets of Disney World and shit, And I just clicked on that thing and now like that I just been seeing that like all the fucking time. It's just like all over my feed. And it's like it's disgusted me. And I don't know why it's disgusting to me because it's like all right, like people can like what they want, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just like all these people like are all doing the same exact thing. It's like bands that like like a scene that like one band starts and then like all the bands start copying that one
Yeah.
band that's good, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden all the bands sound the same.
Yeah.
Like it's that like all like, and I'm talking like it's like these people have like hundreds of thousands of followers, like all
Sure.
these different people, and they're all doing the same exact thing. Like even their videos look the same.
Yeah.
You probably bring some up but it's just like holy fuck, man, like these people that this is what they do. They like go to fucking like, and then I saw one video and it made me like really realize it was like very real, and and I read the comments. It was a parent, a Disney parent, like because these are all Disney adults, okay. Like Disney adults are fucking. I'm sorry. I think they're pathetic. I don't have a good justification as to why they're pathetic, right? But I just think that. Okay, and these I saw this one, and it was like when you the caption read, when you spend $900 on a surprise extra day at Disney, and this is the response you get, and it's like this little girl. She's probably like 6 or 7 years old. And they're like, all right, do you want to go back into the park today and see Mickey again? Or do you just want to go back to the hotel and take a nap? And the little girl's like, she's kind of whiny. She's like, I just want to go back to the hotel and take a nap, And
Yeah.
like the parent was all like, oh my God. And like, stop the video, And then like I read the comments and everyone's like, oh, that's all my kids wanted to do was like go back to the pool. And someone was like, I went when I was 8, and the best memory I have was the Mickey Mouse shaped pool
Okay.
at the hotel.
Yeah.
And all these parents were just saying about how their kids, all they cared about was the hotel pool, and it made me like feel better about it. And I was like thinking about that's kind of kids, kids like really like you always have like this expectation of like how they're gonna react or like what they're going to like, and they'll just completely be the opposite all the time, Like I'm going on a trip to Toledo Zoo next week, right? We're going on a trip, we're staying at a hotel and everything like that. And Melissa's all like, this is gonna be great and everything. And I'm like, the kids are gonna find some way to like ruin it, like that's the reality of it, Like the kids are gonna start like complaining like an hour into the zoo, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we think they're gonna love it. They're gonna see the zoo, they're gonna see animals, they're gonna love all the stuff and everything, and like probably within like an hour they're like,
Could have went to the Detroit Zoo and probably had the same experience.
Oh, I could have looked up animals on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
what it is. But they'll probably they're probably gonna love the pool at the hotel.
Sure. Yeah. The hotel was always the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember anything from Disney World. I was probably 7 when I went, so I was around Hayden's age,
Okay. Yeah.
and I
I remember you had autograph book.
did have autograph book.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool, I guess. But just for like, look what I have. As far as a memory, I remember having.
Yeah, because I remember you showing me that autograph book, and I was
Yeah.
like, it was like the first time I was like, Jimmy's rich, huh?
No, it was.
That's what he is. Jimmy rich.
I remember getting pancakes. My only real memory of it is getting Mickey Mouse pancakes at probably the hotel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we went to like
exactly.
some Disney.
And I think that's true. I feel, and then it was funny because before I even saw this video, the other night we were talking. They're excited to go and everything, and but we were supposed to go. My dad bought them a night at a Soaring Eagle, like water park hotel.
Okay.
Right, and he bought one night, and it was like really expensive for Christmas. He bought it for Christmas, and he picked a certain day, and like we were thinking like, all right, it's like a 3-hour drive, like I don't want to do just one night there, like, and we just where we were, where it laid with Christmas and everything, we just couldn't like really afford it. Like if we were gonna go, like we wanted to like go on a vacation, like we want to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like spread it out and everything like that. And so we tried to move it, and it like the price shot up like crazy amount, right? No matter where we moved it to. And so that's why we said, all right, we're just gonna cancel that, and then we'll just go to this. We'll do this. We'll just spend some time in Toledo with a nice pool and shit. But anyways, so we were talking. We used to go to a water park hotel before the pandemic every year, and it was in Dundee, Michigan.
Okay.
And it was like this little. It's kind of like a little white trash version one, right, bro? It was like super cheap. It was like a Holiday Inn, right? It was like a Holiday Inn attached to this like indoor water park. And like I'm talking like the prices were fucking ridiculous compared to any other water park hotel, like Great Bear Lodge, fucking any of the ones in fucking Frankenmuth. Like those were like $400 or $500 a night,
Yeah.
And for the water park, like this place was like $130.
Sure.
It was like that kind of fucking price difference. And it was like an hour away compared to like 2-3 hours away. And it was fucking great. So we found that in like 2017 or some shit, or my dad found it. And so we started making that like an annual trip during the winter. And it was great. It was like a nice place.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It was nice. And the kids had a great time, and then they closed. They got shut. They went bankrupt because of the pandemic.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah. So supposedly they're supposedly might be reopening again, but I figure if they're reopening, they probably got new managers and owners and shit, and it's probably gonna shoot up to like $400 a night.
It seems like it's open.
It seemed like it was open even when it was closed.
Really?
So you can't trust it. Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, maybe they reopened then.
Yeah.
You got 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
What does it say there?
It said family came expecting to have a nice fun day to celebrate my niece's birthday at the
Oh.
water park. Only be told it's not open. Oh,
Yeah.
When booking the room.
No, their website says they're what do you call it? Like redecorating?
Yeah.
Like I can't think of the word.
Our room appeared clean, but there was a very strong smell of mint when we arrived, which dissipated through the night to combined with the equally strong of stale
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like my kids both got really sick every time we went. Okay, but we had a great time. Like while we were there.
What about like the Boyne Water Park? Is that one stupid expensive?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing. But
there's
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like this was like a diamond in the rough. Like it's not as nice as those other ones, right? But like for the price, bro, like you're getting a good fucking
Especially
deal.
when the kids are young like
Especially
that.
the kids
too.
are young
Yeah.
and shit. So, anyways, that's what we used to do, and we were talking about the hotel. And she was like, "Oh, we had to cancel the hotel trip, the water park hotel." And she's like, "I've never been to one before." And I'm like, "Yeah, you have. We used to go to one all the time, And like I had to like remind her because she was like 5 when we went.
Yeah.
She was like 5, and the last time we went to one, and like I showed her all the pictures and everything. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I do kind of remember that." And it just makes me think, like, okay, like people are like wasting their money on their fucking kids, like taking them to fucking Disneyland at such a young age. Like I went to Disneyland, I was too old when I went to Disney. Well, not really, kind of. Yeah, I had a fun time at Universal.
Yeah, Universal's cool when you're older.
But I went in 5th grade for my first time. My dad took us to Disneyland.
That's
Disney
a good
World.
time.
A little. I was like into fucking rollerblading and shit. I
Yeah.
was like too cool for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like an average 5th grader, maybe.
Yeah. I think I probably would have had fun there in 5th grade.
You probably would have fun in there, 5th grade.
Because we went to Universal when I was in 8th grade, and I thought I was almost too old for that trip.
Yeah. Like I had a good time. Like I did have a good time, and I have memories of it.
Yeah.
Good memories of it. But at the same time, it was just like that. I was in that age of like I just got into like rollerblading
Yeah.
and shit like that, and
You wanted
like
to smoke
Limp
cigarettes
Bizkit,
with Daniel Steffes.
Yeah, like that teenager. I was
Yeah.
probably like 13 or some shit, or
Yeah.
like no, I was probably 11.
Yeah.
I'm not smoking cigarettes yet.
No.
Next year.
Okay.
All right, but I was, I was
You were
working
thinking
to
about
that,
it.
working up to that.
Yeah.
That's where I was. So
Yeah.
that's probably why. So I think like don't take your kids to fucking Disneyland and shit. Fucking
Especially babies, dude.
8 years
You see
old and
babies
shit.
Like people take fucking babies.
Yeah,
there.
I think like 10. 10
Yeah.
10's probably a good age to probably take your kids somewhere like that.
I think Dan's taking the kids to Disney
Is he?
sometime soon.
Okay.
I thought so. He wanted to. I don't know if he.
Yeah, I
actually-
can't
But
do
that's
it.
a good age because they're like 10 and
Right,
7
right,
or
right. I
whatever.
can't justify it, man. I just can't. It's not that I couldn't, but
why break yourself on something like that?
I can't, dude.
Yeah.
I watch all these, and that's why I like watching these videos. Is because like all kids want to go to Disney World, or like they think they want to go to Disney World, right? Because they see the ads and everything like that, and that's
Or
they make
their-
it seem like something fucking
Their
great.
douchebag cousin comes home with an autographed book. Like, dog,
Yeah.
I met Mickey.
Yeah, I met Mickey, bro.
Yeah.
So so the kids always think that, but me knowing that I'm not gonna take my kids there, like sometimes I like watching like the misery of Disney World, makes me feel better that way.
Sure.
And I do see it, and like it's super fucking expensive, like it's super fucking crowded, it's hot, like fuck that shit, like.
Orlando's nothing really.
I'd rather take them to like Camp Snoopy at Cedar Point,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
we're gonna go somewhere or some shit.
And then you could ride a ride or two and get your thrill out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Or just,
thinking
like,
about.
bring my mom or something.
I was thinking about going to Cedar Point this summer
Okay.
because last time I went was
The pandemic.
the pandemic, and God,
Pandemic Cedar Point.
that made me just not want to fucking ever go back to Cedar Point.
Well, if you do go, you should start reviewing all their food and just being like,
They make TikToks.
Yeah, secret of Cedar Point. The secret of Cedar Point is when you're on the mantis, you lift your legs on the drop.
There's no more mantis, but
Oh yeah, whatever it's called,
Ragaru.
That's what I'm saying. Just watch some of these fucking Disney videos, man. It's like, it's I don't know. Why do I think it's so pathetic? Is it pathetic? It is pathetic, right? Like Disney adults. Like I
Yeah.
feel like Disney's more about the adults now than the kids. Like for the adults, like all these people are taking their kids there, but really it's like it's not even for their kids. It's like for
Yeah.
themselves.
Well, because
Maybe
they don't,
because they didn't get to go,
or they don't remember going.
or they don't
Yeah.
remember going, but they were told their whole life that they went.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm supposed to have all these magical moments in my head, but I really don't,
Yeah.
But there's people that have like passes, like fucking annual passes, and they go there. And
How much is an annual pass to Disney? It's got to be.
I don't know. You could do a Disney trip for like $2,500, I think.
Let me see.
But it's just like I've watched like in depth like Disney experience videos of people like teaching you like the hacks and stuff, and it feels so like the worst vacation you could do as a parent. Like it really does. Like going to Disney World, like if you and Rachel went to Disney World, you guys could probably have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you guys can have a good time. Like just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Right. But like with as a parent, like everything was like it. You had to have like a schedule. Like you had to have a schedule. Like
Yeah.
you literally had to have a schedule because you had to get like fast passes
Yeah.
and like be able to ride at a certain times and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like everything, like your food, your
Imagine-
rides, everything
imagine
was on a
managing
schedule.
that with your
Exactly.
kids, yeah.
Exactly. It just doesn't seem like a vacation.
Like you're gonna get pissed. 'Cause
Right.
They're not ready.
Right.
And
Or
you're
they don't
gonna-
give a fuck.
yeah.
Like they don't want to ride that ride no more.
Yeah.
You want them to ride Space Mountain, but really like they want to go on this fucking like log ride
Yeah. Or small
for like
World
babies or some
something.
shit.
I don't think Small World's still open. 1,400 or 14,000. 14. That actually doesn't seem that bad.
1,400.
1,400
Yeah,
Holders
for a
in hand.
person.
per. Okay, yeah. So, and that means unlimited Disney access for a year.
I don't know. What's it say? Annual pass, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But then you need to probably buy fast passes. You got to buy all the other shit.
All the
dropping-
add-on stuff,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
dropping a lot of money to go to Disney.
Like I said, you can get to Disney for relatively cheap. I've seen things for like like $2,000, $2,500, hotel and everything like that. But you ain't getting the perks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah.
waiting in line for 3 hours.
Yeah. The only thing that's interesting about Disney since we've been adults is like the virtual reality rides, like Avatar.
Okay.
Is that at Disney or
Yeah.
is that yeah?
Yeah.
Avatar is supposed to be like a
I mean,
mind blowing.
The ones I went on were mind blowing to me at that age. You know.
Yeah, what were they
really
though?
good.
Like what were like the good like
At Disney World, I couldn't tell you. At
But
Disney
Universal,
World, Universal. When I went a different Universal than you.
which one did
Okay.
you go to?
I went. The first year was basic. The fifth grade was basic Universal.
Okay.
Okay. So I did like Back to the Future.
Yeah, which was cool.
You know, fucking Jaws.
Okay.
Like your basic
Yeah.
90s fucking Universal. And then we went again in 8th grade. We went with Travis. Travis came with us. And
That's when I went too. It was 8th grade.
you went in 8th grade?
Yeah. 8th or 9th. I was skateboarding, so whenever
Oh, that's right. You did.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think you went 9th.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, because you guys got to do the cool Universal. So, but when we went to Universal the second time, it was right when they added all the Marvel stuff, the Islands of Adventure.
Yes.
So it was
Yeah.
like Jurassic Park,
Yeah. Yep.
Dueling Dragons,
Yep.
and the Marvel shit.
And they had a
which was
couple
cool.
Good Marvel rides.
The Spider-Man Marvel ride was
Yeah,
fucking
that
awesome.
was-
It was a simulator ride.
Yep, that was
And
good.
it was fucking awesome.
That's what
It
I'm
was
talking
great.
about. I want to see where they went with these simulator rides.
Yeah. But I
Like-
remember the Back to the Future ride being really cool because
Yeah.
you were in the
was
DeLorean
cool.
and stuff. You know.
You could like feel it. It's still. I guess like the Avatar has like mist and shit. Like
I've heard the Avatar
it's like
experience is really good.
extremely immersive.
And well, there's a lot of shit going on right now with like Disney Star Wars,
Yeah, that's
right?
new too. Yeah.
and people are talking about that. So they spent like $1 billion, like I think like 1.6 billion on this hotel there, like the Star Wars hotel. It's called the Star Cruiser, Galactic Star Cruiser, and it's only been open for not even a year, and they're shutting it down. Right? Here's the thing about it though: it costs like $5,000 a night.
what?
Right, and you get like, I mean, the people who do it, like
Oh.
you get an amazing
Yeah, it
experience.
looks pretty dope.
Yeah, you do, and people are like, yeah, you really do get a fucking amazing experience while you're there and everything like that. Problem is though, is like majority of the people out there can't afford this.
Oh no way.
You know, it's like it is literally it's $5,000 a night. Okay, so it's shutting down and shit. But people complain that like real Star Wars fans, like they're like the whole Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney, like it's bullshit, right? Like, apparently it's bullshit. And like Star Wars fans aren't really happy about it and everything like that. But people are talking about how the what are we calling it? The Avatar one
yeah.
is really fucking cool. And the thing is, they worked, which I guess James Cameron actually helped them in
Build
the
it.
production of that,
Yeah.
you know? So they worked with the creator and director of the movies that they're trying to imitate, right? Where Star Wars, you know, didn't work with fucking George Lucas. They bought that shit from George Lucas and then they did whatever the fuck they wanted to it,
Oh, look
right?
at
Which
this.
they ruined Star Wars. So Disney ruined Star Wars, and like that's why it's not hitting. Where they fucking worked with James
Yeah.
Cameron, so that shit's probably dope. You probably just gotta wait fucking 4 hours in line for it. It's probably like the only thing you'll ride all day.
Yeah, you have to spend like a day there, right? Like, looks cool. Yeah, Disney's overrated though.
Yeah, fuck it.
This looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
What else do they have? They have another. Oh, Harry Potter.
Harry
Right.
Potter now at Universal.
Yeah. Oh, that's at Universal.
That's Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Universal. You went. They had like Twister, Men in Black, fucking. Right. Yeah, Twister, Men in Black.
Yeah.
They didn't have any of that shit.
Yeah, they had all that. It was cool. I was still bitching about it though. I didn't even want to be there at that age. I was like, I just want to go skate.
Yeah.
I
That's
learned
why,
how.
though.
Yeah, I learned how to front nose at the hotel.
Okay.
It was the first grind I ever did.
All right.
I just started skating.
Yeah.
Finally like had my own board and stuff. Wasn't using
Okay.
like a fucking Kmart board or something.
Right. Right.
But I remember the hotel had ledges around the tennis court, and I just skated these ledges
Yeah.
for that was my trip.
Yeah.
And then bitched about being at the park the whole time.
Like an
Bitched about-
asshole.
Yeah, bitched about waiting in line.
Your parents did this nice thing for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, they did an awesome thing.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Kids
Yeah.
fucking ruin it for everyone.
Yeah. I believe it.
You know.
I suck in lines, which you think I'd be better because of all of our Cedar Point.
You're with your family.
Yeah, that's true. And it was
Different.
before. This was not before our Cedar Point trips, but when you're with the Cedar Point, you're with the boys. And
Yeah.
You're fucking around in line trying to get girls to touch you
Yeah.
or hug you,
Or talk to you.
talk to you, look at
You
you.
know? Look at you.
I know.
Or not see you look at them. Yeah, fucking what was I gonna say?
Who was the first girl you kissed?
Well, I'm not gonna put that on blast on here.
Well, I'll blank the name.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, blank it twice now because of my dumbass. I don't know if I remember my first kiss.
Mine was 6th grade.
Yeah. Mine was 6th grade too. And mine was like a dare, kind of.
Yeah, it was very coursed into.
Yeah. It's a
Doing
weird
it.
time. Like that whole like once you like introduce like the girls into the picture.
Yeah, I remember like I dated her, right? But like
I remember
didn't-
you had a girlfriend.
I had a girlfriend, but
You
like
always had a
she
girlfriend.
broke up.
I always had a girlfriend.
and mom issues.
Yeah. Sure.
No, but like I didn't know like what like she
Yeah.
broke up with me in the summer because like I never called or anything
Yeah.
like that, and I was like, well, I'm supposed to like call you? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you want to hang out? Like, I don't want to hang out with you. Like,
We want to kiss again, maybe.
I'm on 180 milligrams of Ritalin right now, bro. I got a hockey encyclopedia with my name all over it inside.
Right? A dick this
I'm
big.
gonna go swim and read this fucking hockey encyclopedia. I don't want to hang out with you.
Oh man.
You know.
Yeah. I was thinking about that though. Like I wish Enzo was here because Enzo and I like kind of came into that age at the same time. Like in the subdivision, Ashley Eisen was there, and we were like, you would just like you weren't even looking to like have sex or anything. It was way before that. You were just trying to just get a girl like to laugh or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all coerced. Like
Yeah.
it's all like bullied into it. You're kind of bullied and play these games like spin the bottle.
Right,
I think that was
right.
actually this is sad. My first kiss was like with this girl in Spin the Bottle.
She's retarded.
No. But and I liked another girl, and I got this other girl, Megan, who I didn't like, but I had to kiss her, and it was my first kiss, and I kissed her, and I'm pretty sure I cried after.
Okay. Sounds about you.
I'm pretty sure I cried after it because it was like the wrong person. I was like, damn, I didn't want my first kiss to be that.
Yeah.
Like this, like peer pressure. Like I gotta kiss her in front of all the people. It was at Ashley Eisen's house.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to blank all those names. Damn.
Yeah, I remember my first pair of boobs. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting night.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
me and you
Me and you.
with the goggle.
With the goggles,
You
yeah.
put the goggle on your poop.
Why?
Yeah. And she would have
Yeah. Yeah.
was that like,
It's like-
creepy? Like, is that-
I've thought about that, and it's not
no,
because
it was like real innocent.
she was in the same ball
And
game.
it
you know? It was
wasn't sexual. Like it was.
it was, but it
but
was like
That was it. Like that
it was like curiosity.
yeah. The main
It was
goal
like, holy
was
shit,
the end. Like what
Is
we
this
got
boobs?
out of
Like,
it.
is this boobs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And we were just joking because it was like I joked about it because we were trying to get her to jump off the shed.
You manipulated her.
I did manipulate her, but I didn't mean to.
No, it was-
I didn't know the power of that yet.
Yeah.
You know,
This is what you learned.
that's when I learned about the manipulation power. No, we were trying to get her to jump off the shed. You know,
Yes.
and I was like, oh, if you don't, you got to show us your boobs.
Yeah.
You know, and she was like, I'll show you my boobs, and I think we were just both like, wait, what? What, for real? Like, we were like, what was this, like 8th grade?
Yeah, for sure.
Beginning of 8th grade
eighth
or
or-
summer between?
Yeah, 8th and 9th grade probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She was like, I'll show you
Yeah.
my boob. And I was like, we were like, what? Okay. You know,
Yeah.
and then we just didn't know what to do with it, you know?
No, yeah, there was nothing after it.
Yeah.
Did you date Jenna?
No, I always wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that got away.
Yeah. It's funny, because I went to elementary school with her.
Yeah.
And did me dirty. Well, I mean, he didn't,
Oh.
but I remember I was like, I really liked Jenna because we rode on the same bus.
Yeah.
It was my neighborhood. And there was a 50 sock hop we were having in 6th grade.
Okay.
And like for like a week straight or some shit, I was like, I'd hang out with Clincher and be like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna ask her to dance and everything. I'm gonna ask her to dance. And he'd be like, yeah, do it, man, do it. And then at the sock hop, ran to her and asked her,
Oh.
but they already like kind of pre-planned it already.
Oh, okay.
So I was already out for the count.
Yeah.
But, you know, it just
Yeah. You're hardcore friend zoned.
yeah.
Like the.
That's why my diss tracks are so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
true. Do write a good diss track.
it's because of that.
Never was, never will.
My first broken heart right there
Yeah.
was the sock hop of sixth grade.
Yeah. Did you feel? What did you do?
And I'm pretty sure she just dated like everyone else around me.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Someone,
rest of my life.
One of the homies dated her,
I don't know. I mean, Jamie, he was,
like in 6th grade.
yeah.
Yeah. Did I?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably. If I
You know?
did you dirty.
Probably. Everyone seemed to do me dirty and with that.
Yeah, that was. I mean, dating was so weird, and like, I don't even remember if I dated anybody. in junior high.
You had it easy. You had it easy with junior high type girl shit because you like talking on the phone.
Yeah,
I did not like talking on the
Yeah.
phone.
I did.
Right? I did not like it at
But
all.
it didn't do me anything besides friend zone me.
For sure.
But
Yeah, you're
if
like
anything,
a gay.
yeah.
You're like the
If
gay
yeah,
friend.
if anything, it gave me like sort of like an odd sense of confidence. I wrote notes too. I'd write notes. Like we would pass notes. Like the and us, me would pass notes. Like that was a huge thing too. We would talk on the phone at night, and then we would also pass notes in school. So it kind of taught me how to like romance, even though I never dated either of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you were like a little bitch with it.
I was.
But it worked.
It did.
That's what women wanted. That's what girls wanted,
Yeah.
you know?
And it
Like,
got
I
me-
didn't know what to do. I don't want to talk to you on the phone.
Yeah. For hours.
I gotta
dude.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, wrestling started. I gotta go. I remember talking on the phone with like the or one of the or some shit. Just
fine.
name dropping
I don't
bitches.
think that's their names anymore.
And just like talking and just being like, Stone Cold! Oh, I gotta go. Yeah.
Turner.
Bye. And she'd just call you and you talk to her like this 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm like, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Oh man. Oh shit. Do I have Harry Potter Land up this whole time?
Speaking on that, you're never gonna forget your first pair of boobs, are you?
No.
No, yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
You know, for real. It's like a yeah. It means a lot. It's a core memory.
Oh yeah, dude.
Core fucking memory.
That whole night.
It was like it took us into a new part of our lives.
Oh, we're
You know, because
constantly
I guarantee
trying
you,
to-
as soon as she left, we both put our dicks on that that pool jet, you know, till it felt funny.
So you couldn't
Yeah.
anymore.
Ah!
Like, just like before feeling. Remember lying to your friends about like when you could come?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be like, I could come.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just would be like, until nothing happened.
Ah!
All my sister's lotions all gone. To this day, lavender hits me different. There's a certain Bath and Body Works.
Like women not understand like why like men's dicks are so smooth. Like
so smooth.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking on Disneyland,
Oh, let me grab a drink though.
okay.
We'll pause real quick. Speaking of Disneyland, segue.
What is that? Yeah, let me get one. Hiding it, huh?
Awesome after a fucking hockey game, dude. It's like the perfect.
So there's this place in I think it was Japan that was called Nara Dreamland. Okay, and I think this was like the late '80s, maybe early '90s.
I think we've talked about it, but continue.
I don't think we ever talked about this.
Nara and Japan.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And it was created by this guy, this business guy. He was supposed to be getting like a bid for a Disneyland, like they were supposed to do a Disneyland in there, and he had the bid and stuff. And something happened where it fell through, right? And so what he did is he just created this knockoff, this complete knockoff of Disneyland. Like it was like. You know, it even had a castle. The entrance was the same, like magical moments,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then what happened? It was actually pretty successful for a really long time. And then they went in and they put in the Japanese Disneyland, and it ran them out of business.
Oh shit.
You know, because it was like, oh, we got the real thing now. But the park stayed abandoned for like many years, so people would go in there and take these like creepy pictures and shit.
Yeah, I just pulled up
I always thought
a
think
video
that's
of
cool.
it.
I like it. I like abandoned stuff. I even like abandoned Disneyland shit. Like how like they have attractions that are abandoned and people sneak into them and shit. You know.
I want to see some pictures of this motherfucker empty.
Is this Naraland?
Yeah.
Dreamland. Nara Dreamland. It shows a castle yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
you can
that.
watch what we're watching if you watch us on YouTube. Someone's walking the fucking. Oh, that's so scary.
Oh, that's crazy. I wonder if it'd be a great place to like shoot a movie.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
a great place to film anything.
Yeah.
Take pictures, fucking film.
Yeah. It's cool, like all overgrown, and it looks. Yeah, the castle is pretty much the Disney castle. Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
it's a straight ripoff, man. Like the dude, it was a good idea.
So Disney bought it, or
No,
Disney
no.
never bought it?
They were supposed to. Like he was doing a deal with them
so he's
to
like,
take.
Let's just
He
start
was gonna
building
take.
it.
He was gonna take Disneyland, Japan. Is it in Japan? Did it say?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was supposed to like get the bid for it or some shit, and they backed out. And so he was like, "Well, fuck you guys, then. I'm just gonna create my own then."
Yeah.
You know. And he did for many years, and like I said, it was successful. And then they went and they put in Disneyland Japan.
See, you know what I see is
And it
like
killed that.
It's like CJ Barrymore's. Does CJ Barrymore's want to be like an amusement park?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, like it could be.
Could be.
I don't know if they have enough land for it,
Right.
but it looks like every time I go past
like in
it,
like 50 years, will it be like
will
a
it
Cedar
be-
Point?
Exactly.
you know?
Like, is it like the makings of an amusement
I think you're
park?
right about the land thing. I think land is really important.
And I think
know.
that there's a lot of subdivisions that they built around it. But I wonder if their initial idea was like, we're gonna build an amusement park here, because it's like the closest thing we have in our area before Michigan Adventures opened.
And I don't even think Mission Adventures is close.
No, it's not.
I think Cedar Point's.
Cedar Point's
Closer.
closer. Is Michigan Adventures still open?
Yeah, I think Cedar Point owns it.
Oh, okay. I've never been. Have you been?
Nope. Nope. The only other places I've been to is Disneyland, Universal, and then Wonderland in Canada.
Wonderland.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there when I was young. I think I went there twice, actually.
I've been to Kings Island.
I think that was actually where I rode my first big roller coaster.
It's still open too.
Wonderland is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my dad, they had this roller coaster with all these loops in it and shit, and my dad brought his camera on there.
Is
My
video
dad,
camera?
yeah, and this is like 1995,
Yeah.
bro.
You got, like, a
94.
POV?
No, this had to be like 93, 94. I was young because I remember I was scared of the dragon. They had like a mountain. See if there's like the Dragon Mountain or whatever mountain roller coaster there. It was like a Wonderland. It was Alice in Wonderland themed. The
Oh.
amusement park.
Okay.
You know.
Is this it?
No. I'm saying yeah, that was probably the roller coaster he took it on. But look for like the mountain or like the dragon or some shit. It might not be there anymore.
Dragon Mountain? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, maybe. You like went through
This
the,
one right here,
Let
probably.
me see. Yeah. You went through it, and when you went inside, it was like stuff from the movie, happening. And there was like the scene from The Looking Glass where there's like a big dragon in there, and it would like spit fire.
It's called Guardian.
Okay. Is there? Yeah, go down. You see that dragon there? I think that's it down there. No, go down. Right there.
Right
I
here?
think that's it. Does that say Wonderland?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something, I don't know. Some dragon scared me because I was young, right? But anyway, so we're talking like 93, 94 when this was going
Is this
down.
before Cedar Point?
Yeah, this is before I started going to Cedar Point.
I think this is also owned by Cedar Point.
Now, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought everything. But yeah, so my dad brought a camera on the fucking roller coaster, and that's like a home camera in 93. Ain't no fucking small thing.
So you got that footage?
He got that footage, bro.
Damn, I want to see it.
Yeah, he got it somewhere.
I went to Kings Island, which was pretty sweet.
Okay.
Kings Island, but we didn't ride that much because I think we were with like a family, friends, and not a lot of people wanted to ride. And I was just into roller coasters,
Okay.
so we just probably
Yeah, you
started-
rode like Top Gun, right?
I did ride Top Gun. What else
Yeah.
was at Kings Island?
Yeah, I remember when you went to that.
They
'Cause
had,
you were in the, we were in the roller coasters
Yeah.
then because you were telling me about which roller coasters you rode and
It wasn't that many though. The Beast,
the Beast.
yeah, the Beast,
original
is there.
Beast.
The original Beast. Son of Beast is there too, right?
But it wasn't there.
It wasn't there.
I don't think it was there.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No. They were actually building it. I do remember them.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing the loop. Because they had a loop, right?
Had a metal loop.
Yeah. It killed everybody.
Yeah.
Didn't it? It fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah.
Because like when the track transitioned to the metal,
Yeah.
it
something like
it bumped and fucking gave everyone whiplash and concussions and shit.
that. At first, I think it was smooth at first, and then something happened where there was
fell.
like an act. We talked about it
Yeah.
on here. There was like an act. I don't think it involved a loop though.
I thought it was the loop.
I think it was like a bank.
Oh, it might have been. What? Yeah.
It fucked up though.
Yeah.
It like hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people got
They
hurt.
closed down for a minute.
Yeah, I think it closed down.
Forever.
Yeah, I think they tore it down. I think a train hit another train or something too.
Damn, I still haven't ridden. God, I haven't ridden the new ride at Cedar Point.
Oh yeah.
where the mean streak
If you guys
was.
go right to that, dude.
It was the mean streak, right?
It was the mean.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's the mean streak. It's updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
like
that
if
called?
you go Steel Vengeance.
Steel Vengeance. Yeah.
It's called the mean streak, bro.
Yeah.
Go right to that. Like make that because it's at the back of the fucking park.
Yeah.
You know. It's
Yeah.
When you guys, if you guys go
Well, I think we're gonna go.
right to that first thing.
Yeah, we're gonna go because Rachel's never rode the Maverick either.
Okay.
And the Maverick's like my favorite ride I've ever been on.
For now, yeah.
Yeah. You think Steel Vengeance? Yeah.
Steel Vengeance is like the Maverick's like big brother.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
You know, Maverick's still a great ride. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. After it, it's still a great ride. It's just it's intense.
The other one that was newer, Ragged-Goo or whatever the hell it's called.
I never rode that.
That ride's cool. It's it's like it's quick. It's a quick ride. It's over fast,
Yeah.
but it does the
stall.
It stops at the top. You ride front car, or no, you don't need to.
Every stadium seating.
Every car is a front car. I'm pretty sure is how
Yeah.
it feels,
Yeah.
and it's pretty. It actually got Rachel pretty sick because she gets
that's-
motion sickness.
Okay.
But you know, she took Dramamine and shit too. She likes roller coasters, but
Yeah.
she just gets motion because it's kind of an intense ride.
I don't think Melissa likes roller coasters anymore.
No,
Yeah. Some shit went down like after the kids or some shit. Like she got all different. With
protective
stuff like that.
and stuff. I'm sure. Like
Like she doesn't like heights now, and all of a sudden. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think I asked her about Cedar Point. I don't think she's down to go or not. I don't
We
know.
should go.
Yeah, we should go.
We should go with like the boys.
None of our boys ride roller coasters, bro.
Pat.
It's dangerous.
It is.
I guess some shit.
Yeah, I know.
Spellies and Pat.
Spellies and Pat, dude. That'd be a blast, actually. Bye.
Okay. Yeah.
For sure. I don't know. One of us dies of a heart attack.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, that would be good though. Remember we went with Spellies and Pat on the worst day ever.
So fucking bad, dude.
We just watched
like-
Pat and Spellies, or watched Pat.
We pulled up to Cedar Point, man. Like fucking, it was just like raining. It was like fucking like 30-mile-per-hour winds and rain, and it was like fucking cold.
Oh man,
It was fucking cold. We were wearing winter jackets.
like snowboard jackets.
I got snowboard jackets. We rode 3 rides, I think.
Yep, we did ride Millennium,
We rode Millennium last,
which
thing.
is weird because you think that would be closed down, but
Yeah, well, it was.
For
It was
for
closed
the whole
down like the
day.
whole day,
Yeah.
and we got on it right before we left. But yeah, we rode like 3 rides
Yeah.
the whole time, and we just watched Pat fucking
lose all his money.
lose his money on all the games.
I'm pretty sure we just got drunk, or maybe Pat got drunk because we probably didn't have any money.
Yeah,
I think about that. Thank God I don't drink with like grown people money. I would spend so much
dude,
money on
Cedar
drink.
Point now is so much money too. Everything's just so much money now.
Yeah, dude, we're
man.
like we're trying to book a trip for Rachel's birthday in June in a month. We're trying to go to Saugatuck, just on the west side of the state,
Okay,
just because we haven't been there. It's got dunes and you know
Right,
it's
right,
nice,
right, yeah,
and everything is wild. Like it's like $900 for 3 days.
right.
Like every
Yeah.
Airbnbs, hotels.
Yep.
I mean, dude, we for the wedding we booked an Airbnb for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, we bought a big mansion Airbnb, and I'm looking at these prices, and it's like the fucking same prices these little cabins in Saugatuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't afford that for just a weekend trip.
Right.
No, I don't even know what. And campsites are all filled up, and I think we're in this like weird. Rachel and I were talking about it the other day. Like, I think people are still in this like I want to get out because of like the pandemic. So like there's
Right.
a boost in travel. So like everyone like is having this subconscious like feeling that they need to get out, and they're just like
Before it
hiking-
happens again.
Yeah, they're just hiking the prices on all like hotels, and
Right. Right.
I mean that lodging's crazy right now. Even flights are crazy. Like
Yeah.
everything is.
Yeah, because I was thinking about like how like my dad took us to Cedar Point every year.
Yeah.
You know, he took us to Cedar Point every year, and like take me and You either take me and some friends, or you take me and Tony and each one friend.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and a lot of times we get a hotel and do the park, and then go stay the night at the hotel again, wake up and leave, go home.
Yeah.
And that's like what I'm basing like my Toledo trip off of. Even though it's
Yeah.
just the zoo and everything, but it's like I'm basing off of what I know.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about like, man, like, am I gonna be able to do that with my kids? Because like I don't think I can afford that right now. Like,
Yeah.
Go to Cedar Point with them, like,
Yeah.
especially with how fast passes work now and shit. Like,
Yep.
you ain't getting on rides unless you get fucking fast passes.
Yep.
That's like an extra ticket.
It is.
It's a whole fucking extra
Yeah.
ticket per person.
I know.
So it's like, can I afford to do that with my kids?
You just gotta.
Where my dad, like, it probably, like, yeah, it costs money and shit, but there's no doubt that it
It's like
wasn't
$25 a ticket.
it wasn't hitting his fucking wallet like it was
No.
hitting our, and there was always deals at like Myers and shit for
Yeah.
tickets and everything. Like, no, tickets are like $80 now.
Yeah. How much are Cedar Point? Are they $80 for not even having a fast pass?
60 maybe.
I think probably 60 at low.
I would say 60.
So,
But what is that?
that's not bad.
50?
Yeah. Let's see if it's only special days or something. $50.
Yeah, so they do offer bundles and stuff. I remember me and Larry went on like a buy one get one special.
2-day bundle.
But the hotels, bro, it's the hotels that are gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
But Cedar Point, you can do in a day. You don't need a hotel.
You can't, but dude,
With the kids, you
it's
want a
you need
hotel.
you need a
Yeah.
hotel, dude. Like, cause I've there's been times I've done Cedar Point in a day, and like it was dangerous driving home.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
tired.
it
Yeah.
wrecks you. It was always so much better when we had a hotel to go back to.
For sure. Just one night, though. That's all you need. Did we ever do the water park?
One night, yeah, we done one night, but there's times we did 3 days. We drive to the hotel.
And then we'd stay at the
stay at the
hotel.
hotel, swim and shit.
Yeah. We did. We also did the Great
We
Bear.
done the water park.
The Great Bear Lodge.
We did the
too.
Great Bear Lodge.
That was pretty sweet.
Was that with Travis or
It was
Pat?
Pat.
It was Pat.
Yeah, because he hit me in the head right at my staples with a
Pat and Travis.
no Travis that trip.
Me and Pat.
Yeah,
Okay.
because remember I smashed my head.
Yep.
Right
yeah, you had
before?
stitches.
I had staples, 9 staples in my head.
Staples. Yeah.
I think that's why I have a bald spot. But I don't know. I think I'm just going bald.
You're right, dude. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got time.
I mean, whatever. Now at this point,
You got time, bro.
I'm going bald.
Balls. Thanks a lot, Great Bear Lodge.
You fucking asshole.
Thanks a
Pat.
lot, Pat. Let me go bald.
Oh man.
Bro, have you seen the picture of? Have you seen pictures of hairless chimps?
No.
We're talking about Cedar Point here, but look at pictures of hairless chimps, man.
Oops. Okay, you guys get the point. I guess I can't switch screens if I want to do that. Hairless chimps.
Yeah, look at that, like, third one in.
This one?
No, yeah. Click that bitch.
Oh,
Look at that thing, dude.
my boy jacked. He's jacked.
Yeah. I learned this from Rogan that fucking people that like get these as pets always get fucked up.
They get their face eaten and shit.
They literally get their face
Testicles.
yes, because that's what fucking chimps do is they go after what they think is important
Take your hands.
on the thing. So they bite your fingers off,
Yep.
go for your face, and rip off your dick
Yep. And
and
then leave you.
testicles. And like people get them at a young age when they're cute, and then they grow up, and they're like, "Oh, I don't gotta listen to you." I just never like. I mean, I've always known that they're dangerous and scary, but like I just never knew how. Like, I knew they were strong, but like I've never seen one's muscles. You know,
Oh yeah, dude.
they're just jacked, which is so weird because they're like, they're vegans basically. You know, like
Well, they eat anything.
yeah, but still, I mean, their main
Don't-
diet is like
They
plants,
eat each
you know?
other.
I think that's baboons.
I think chimps will do it too.
Because
Or no, chimps eat monkeys.
I know baboons are scary fucking things, bro. They like hunt each other down. Like if one baboon in the group, if the group was like, "Yo, I don't like Tom over there," and all the group is like, "Yeah, fuck Tom," they literally will chase Tom through the fucking jungle and then rip him apart.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking.
So like Planet of the Apes makes sense, bro.
Well, and they don't lift. You know what I mean? Like they don't lift. So
why are
this
they
is
so
all
jacked?
body weight.
You know?
There's this guy on TikTok, on TikTok or Instagram, one of the two I follow, who does like he runs on all fours. So he's doing like a challenge where he runs on all fours for a year,
Okay.
and he's like getting like crazy strength and mobility in his wrist, and he's like getting like ripped from it.
Okay.
So like that's what they're constantly doing is they're always, moving around on all fours.
Yeah.
So that's why they have those gnarly traps. I mean, it is crazy. It looks like a human. I mean, it looks like a wild, like fucked up human.
Yeah. It's just pure muscle.
Yeah. And they could just like pick
Look
themselves.
at that black and white one, bro. Click on that one. That thing will rip your fucking face off.
There's supposed to be a really good chimp documentary. I don't know if it's on. Rogan just had the guy on.
I remember when
Chimp
I was,
Empire.
remember when I was younger. I remember hearing this story about some woman that it like took her keys or something like that, and she had like a pet one, and it was misbehaving or something, and the her friend came over,
Yes.
and as like a way to like try to get to it, she took its toy, which was like a Tickle Me Elmo or some shit like that, or something like that. I don't know. It took its toy away and was like, you're not gonna get your toy, and it like freaked out on her friend and ripped her friend's face off.
Yeah.
And I remember
there's
seeing
pictures of
her on
Yeah.
TV, and she didn't have face
Yeah,
anymore.
there's pictures of that lady.
Yeah. On Rogan, they were talking about a dude. On Rogan, they were talking about some guy that fucking he it's fucked up too because they showed pictures of him. He had one, and it started getting too fucking crazy. You know, it started getting like becoming dominant within the household, right? And
Turn this off. Is this on screen?
yeah, bro, you don't want to look at people
Whoa.
with their fucking face ripped off by.
Oh,
Like
man.
they ripped that shit off. Yeah, don't get fucked. But anyways, so it became too dominant in the house, and so he gave it away to he gave it to like a rescue or whatever.
Yeah.
But he would go and visit it. Right? He would go and visit it, and he would bring it a cake on its birthday. And I
Yeah.
guess all the other chimps recognized that he was bringing this one chimp a cake, and they got mad. Like the chimps literally got mad that he didn't bring them a cake.
Yeah.
And so they attacked him. Like
It's-
the gang attacked him.
The chimp or the guy?
The chimps attacked the guy
Oh, shit.
because he didn't bring them a cake.
and they
And
fucked him
they
up.
ripped off his dick, they bit his fingers off, and they ripped his face off.
He die?
Nope.
No.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you want to at that point,
Yeah.
right? Like just
Fuck,
finish
yeah.
the fucking job.
That's even worse. Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
Planet Apes, no joke, man. That muscle with like super intelligence behind it,
Oh, dude.
it's a wrap. We done.
Yeah.
We'd be done.
This is the Chimp Empire. This is a documentary. I guess it's got some pretty gnarly footage of them like eating monkeys. And I guess it's fucked up to see like another primate like kill
Another primate.
another primate and eat it.
It's like human, like almost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on Netflix.
Yeah. I might watch that.
Did you hear about the new Transformers cartoon?
The one that's like, I'm non-binary.
It's like I'm gay.
I thought it was fake.
I'm gay too.
I thought it was like a joke. When I seen the clips of it, I was like, oh, this is funny. And I was like, hold on, really? Is this for real? Because then, like, like fucking conservatives are posting like,
Yeah.
this is all, look what they're doing to our children.
Right,
Like,
right. It's bad. That's bad though, man.
Yeah.
Because I watched the clip and it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's
man.
like,
I'm
it's the
glad
they
I-
them. That's what he is. He's like, oh,
Well, yeah, he
my
has-
pronouns are they them.
It's the robot talking to a human character,
Yeah,
and she's like, I go by she her, but I'm glad I have friends that can make me feel safe and everything.
yeah,
And I like hanging out with people that make me be safe and other non-binary people. Like, that's
Yeah.
who I like hanging out with.
Yeah.
Other non-binary people. It's like, what are non-binary people? I'm a robot.
Yeah.
I go by they them. It's
yeah.
like, whoa, this is like way too much, man.
Yeah.
Like
Trans-
it's bad, bro.
Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers.
Shit.
Damn.
Getting-
Nothing's safe, man.
No. Did you see Target is so Target's been known to be like super crazy with like the LGBTQ stuff. Like,
Right.
they put a lot like shirts that like little girl shirts that say like queer on them. Like that's for real. Like that's what it'll say. Or like
Yeah.
like something
yeah.
about lesbian, live, laugh, lesbian, or
Right.
something like that
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
on children's shirts.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, these are for like teens and
yeah. They'll
and-
have like a toddler pair of shorts, and it'll be like, "This is good for tucking."
yeah,
Yeah.
They have bathing suits that were tuck friendly. I'm like, oh, like what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell's going
And
on?
they just partnered with a Satanist
Yeah,
for the kids' designs.
yeah, it's like Satan loves everybody. So something's like the design. I'm like, what? But I guess they had like an emergency meeting because I just read this before the pod that they're like pulling all this shit from their.
Because a lot of people are making stuff.
Yeah, well, people are boycotting. Like people are
Yeah.
putting up a lot of shit. Like a lot of viral videos are going up, being like, "Fuck Target, don't shop there."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh shit, we're about to get Bud Lighted."
Yeah.
So like, let's pull this shit out of here before we get fucking go woke and go broke.
Bud Light's doing like rebates.
Oh yeah, dude.
You can buy like a 20 pack and
Yeah,
and fucking do a mail-in rebate and
Right.
get $20 back.
dude. It's fucked.
They're like, please drink our beer this Memorial weekend, please.
They just gotta get Shane Gillis on their team, dude. and just,
Please.
like have Shane Gillis do a Bud Light ad, try to get the boys back.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm hoping.
Nobody can hear you.
hoping this boycott is like, I think the Bud Light boycott is good and people did a good job with it. Like people aren't like we've discussed how like they did stuff in the past and no one cared and everything like
Yeah.
that, but like this one hit, it's
Yeah.
like hitting that lick, right? Like
Yeah.
that one hit wonder shit. Like,
Sure.
this is the one that hit and it hit hard and people are like, oh yeah, fuck that, I'm not drinking it, all across the train, I'm not drinking it. And it's good because maybe Target, I don't know if I believe, because I was reading that too, but
Yeah.
the emergency thing, I don't know if I believe that
Yeah, I
because
don't know
Target's
either.
like Target's super fucking into that shit. So
Yeah, they have been forever.
but it would be cool if they were, if it really was, they really were like, well, maybe we should tone this back because look what happened to fucking Bud Light. Nobody ever thought that would happen to Bud Light.
Yeah, it shows
You know?
that there's actually repercussions for their marketing choices. Like they just can't follow the thing that makes them look quote unquote good
Yeah.
because the consumer's not going to buy it. Did you see? This is maybe a little off topic, but like CNN had Trump. We haven't talked much about Trump and politics really at all, but CNN had Trump do a town hall.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
clips.
so you seen the clips of it?
Yeah.
And then
Pretty
did,
fucking funny.
did you see like Anderson Cooper?
Vagina.
Yeah, did you see Anderson Cooper after?
No.
Oh my god, dude! It's like the fucking. It's such
It's like
propaganda.
Hitler was on
Oh my god, he's like, he talks about it like, I know you guys are mad at us for giving a voice to this man. He's like, but it's really important that you see that
How dangerous he is.
he is leading all the polls, and he may be potentially the president again, and it could happen again, and I know we don't want that to happen. He's like talking like in this we speak. It's like real like it's real culty. Like he says something else. What did he say that was really fucking upset? He's like, and you know those people in the audience, because like the audience was like hype on him. Like they're like cheering for him and shit. Like when you would say shit, you know, like when you would
He
say
was saying
some Trump
funny shit, bro. Yeah.
So like they were like getting behind him. He's like, you know, those audience, those are your family members. Those are some of your peers, your friends.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like that audience is also half of this country. He's like, so we are in a, you know, it could happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, like, you guys fucked up.
Yeah, and I mean the lady interviewing him, it was like, holy shit, man! Like what? Like why is it like this? Like why isn't it just like her asking questions and being like, what does this guy have to say? Instead, she was like attacking him the whole time. Yeah. She's like, she's trying to be like, you see how bad he is? He's a bad guy, people. He's a bad guy. And it's like that's not should be her job.
She's like, you want Russia to win the war, right?
She's like, just say it. Yeah. Just fucking say it.
That's how
say it. Yeah, you want him to win the war.
And he's like, no, I don't want. You know.
He's like, I don't want anybody going to war. She's like, no, you fucker. You want Russia.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just fucked up. My dad sent me this clip of this guy. I don't know who this guy was, but he put a good perspective on it. He was talking about, someone asked him, and he's like, do you like Trump? And he's like, no. He's like, I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I know why people do like him. He's a celebrity in some sense and everything like that. He's like, I don't really like him. He's like, but I'm going to vote for him because he's what we need. He's like, because he's like, the world is full. He's like, look at all the leaders of the world. He's like, you got Putin, you got fucking Kim Jong-un, fucking you know, he's got all these. You got pit bulls. He's like the world's full of pit bulls.
Yeah.
Leading, you know. And he's like, he said the world is led by junkyard dogs.
Yeah.
He's like, the world's full of junkyard dog leaders, and he's like, the only way you fight against a junkyard dog is by using another junkyard dog.
Sure.
He's like, that's what you need.
Yeah.
You need to have a junkyard dog. And he's like, that's what he is. You know, he's like, right now we have like a fucking chihuahua, you know, that will put his fucking tail between his legs. And he's like, that's not what the world isn't full of chihuahuas.
Yeah.
It's full of junkyard fucking dogs, and you need one to protect your country and everything like that. He's like, so do I like the guy? He's like, no. But am I going to vote for him? Yeah, because he's what we need.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people...
I'm saying, like, if you're in the realm of, like, you know, you don't think that, like, it doesn't matter and anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you think all of this is reality and organic and everything like that, like, that should be your perspective.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's hard, because I feel like a lot of people lost election integrity the last election, so they are probably not going to show up to vote.
Right.
And I mean, what they showed with the election is that they're going to do whatever they want with it. So then you're like, well, whatever. So if they want Trump back in, they're going to put Trump back in, and they're going to just continue the divide. Like, that's like almost what like Anderson Cooper was saying, was like, you know, he was like, he's leading the Republican candidates by a lot. He's like, no one's close to him.
Right.
Like, he's probably going to end up to be the president again.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to fight that, essentially. He's like, we have to fight that. So it's just like, okay, so are they just playing they're like, okay, we can use this card of put him back in, piss people off.
Whatever, dude. If that's the game plan, if they make shit cheaper, like, for a little bit, or I'm down, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. If it does have at least the effect of the economy that it's supposed to.
Right.
But
why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
Check us out on TikTok at Secret Hideout Podcast. We're on Twitter, Instagram, everything. All these are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast, all the podcast platforms. YouTube, subscribe, like, share. And if you're on Rumble, give us some love over there too.
Yeah, and like always, Don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And please always do your own research. And we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.